On Monday, a trade was made between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Columbus Blue Jackets. It was Scotty Hartnell for R.J. Umberger. And Scott Hartnell joins us right now for his thoughts on the move to Columbus. Scott, thanks very much. Now a couple days have passed. What do you think about this now being a Blue Jacket?
Well, I feel I made the right decision. It was a lot to handle the last week. A lot to take in, a lot of, things to analyze and whatnot. But at the end of the day, for me to be happiest, I was real excited to go to a team that wanted to have me, that is excited about their future, not only this year, but in the next, 4 or 5 years. And it's not a great feeling to be not wanted by a team anymore. But nothing bad to say about the Flyers and what went on. But it was a tough week for sure. A lot of emotion.
Scotty, we know things can change in a hurry. Obviously, 7 years in Philadelphia, but you have to be awfully excited. Touch on that a little bit. A Columbus team that is knocking on the door, and in my opinion, a team that is going to be reckoned with in the next few years. They've got a lot of exciting things going on there, a lot of good young talent. It's got to be a new start for you on a team that's on the upward swing.
That's what I mean, and talking with John Davidson and Yarmo, just kind of their hockey minds and what they got going on there in the last couple of years since they've been there. It's just pretty excited to be involved in this, and they were just talking about their Ryan Murray and Defense, Johansson, Calvert, all these Atkins and all these young guys, that's Boone Jenner, that are just real great guys, young and bringing in an older guy like myself to come in and feed off the youth and the energy. I was like, this is going to be a great fit.
I know you consulted with your old teammate and friend Jody Shelley. What did he have to say about the transition and going to Columbus?
Well, I'd be lying to you if he was a big factor in one of the decisions I went there. Just asking him about the city. Obviously, he played there for a while, and is now retired, living there, doing color commentary. So he was a big proponent of the city, big fan of the fans, and he loves the team. And he said, "This is a really great fit for you, Scotty." He goes, "I think you got to jump at it." And when you hear guys like that, with that much enthusiasm and love for the game, saying that, it was almost an easy sell.
Scott, do you do anything differently going to a new organization, or do you just bring what you've brought to the National Hockey League with the Nashville Predators, and certainly where you really made a name for yourself in Philadelphia, bringing that tenacity, bringing that scoring prowess? What do you expect to bring to the Columbus Blue Jackets?
No, I got to bring my attitude, my passion for the game. I think I'm kind of a sandpaper kind of player where obviously get in people's faces, and I think that's one thing where they wanted to get a little bit tougher as well in that respect. So I'm very excited about this opportunity. Like I said, the first question you asked me was how I feel about it now after a couple of days, and I even got a bigger smile on my face than I did a couple of days ago.
Scott, we had the note there, 7 seasons, 20-plus goals. You had a lot of great moments there in Philadelphia. How do you look back on your time in Philly?
How do I look back on it?
Yeah.
A lot of great memories. Just one thing that I guess I'm disappointed on is I signed here for another 6 years, and I didn't get to finish my time here. I thought I would, retire a Flyer and all that kind of fun stuff, but things do change, and also a little disappointed we didn't win a Stanley Cup here for the Flyers and for the city of Philadelphia. So disappointed that way in that respect, but I'm going to miss my best buddy in the world, Timo Timonen. I played with him for 14 years, and going to miss his smile every morning and joking around with him, and obviously, Giroux and Simmer and all those guys as well. So.
You talked about going to the Stanley Cup, or not being able to bring a Stanley Cup to Philadelphia, and you came so close in 2010 against the Chicago Blackhawks. Disappointment or a fond memory as far as that's concerned, because we know only one team can win, Scott?
No, it was a great memory. It was some of the best hockey that personally I ever played, and the team that we're the Flyers, everything was so fun, and just I don't really have one bad memory except that overtime goal in Game 6, and my family got to come with me and watch those games and be there, and that was probably the saving grace. Seeing them afterwards, obviously I was upset and stuff. So it was pretty neat. But like I said, we got the short end of the stick there.
How about reuniting with Sergei Bobrovsky? I mean, you got the goaltender there in Columbus, don't you?
Yeah, and that was. You look at the winners the past 4 or 5 years, and it's all about goaltending at the end of the day. And Bob obviously can get the job done, and I love the guy when he was here and in Philly, and just pretty excited to see him. He sent me a funny broken English text message when I had gone there, so it's pretty funny to be liked, I guess, by an ex-teammate, and really fun, fun guy to be around. Bob is.
Now, I know it might be too early, Scott. However, have you thought about the possibilities, who you might play with? You mentioned this young Ryan Johansson, and boy, I'm a big fan of his. The upside is tremendous, and he really broke out last season. All kinds of offensive talent. Have you thought about maybe playing with him, or have they given you any notion who you'll be playing with?
They said obviously they see me in the top 6 on the left side, and it's nice to be told that, but you got to earn your ice time, and nothing's going to be given to you for free. And I obviously understand that, and if I'm not working hard, I'm a pretty ineffective player as well. So I'm just excited to if it's him or Dubinsky or whoever it is. I'm just pretty fired up to be there in the city and get settled, and it'll be a busy probably month or 2 here trying to find a place and move and all that kind of fun stuff, what happens when you get traded, but pretty excited about it as well.
Well, Scott, you're one of our favorite follows on Twitter. We saw that you tweeted a really nice thank you note to all the fans in Philadelphia. You mentioned your Hartnell Down Foundation. Anything else you'd like to add to that in appreciation for all the fans there in Philly?
No, if you ever played here, and obviously, Dan, you played against these Flyers for years being in Jersey. They're passionate, and they love you through thick and thin, and it's one thing I'm going to miss, but, things do happen. I heard these Columbus fans are great to handle as well. So I'm looking for a new start, a new challenge, and, obviously meet some new friends. So I'm very excited.
Well, you're always a friend of ours, Scott. Thanks very much. Okay. It's always fun to talk to you. We appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for having me, guys.